So what is up guys, Killerkev, and today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing Jango Fett. If you want to see what we're going to be doing, here's the thumbnail now on screen. Also if you want to go see Boba Fett, then we've done him as well, so go and check out the playlist. All the playlists are within the channel, so make sure you're going to check out the channel to find Boba Fett. So yeah, I'll give you a rundown of the colours that we're going to be using for this particular build. We are going to be using obviously a standard black wool for a skeleton, using a light grey wool for the majority of the build here, and then with a dark grey wool. Then I'm just going to focus on these sort of main colours here. I'm also going to be using a stained clay, and just sort of a different variation of the 3 different greys. Obviously I've gone for them 3. You can choose whatever 3 greys that you like. Obviously need a light dark one, and an even dark one, so 3 different tone wise going all the way through there. Also we have got, let me just set this. Also we have got the blue wool. We've got the light blue wool, and I've gone for a blue clay here. Not going to need too much of this, but we're just going to need a little bit, just for a little bit of detailing. So as always guys, never build anything on the floor because it just looks pretty pants. So don't build anything on the floor. So build it as high as you like. I'm probably going to go about there. It's quite a large build, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So for 1 block. Now with this 1 block, we're going to make a line of 7. So we're going to come 3, 4, 5, and then I have the other 2 over here, 6, 7, like so. What we're going to be doing is the skeleton first, and then we're going to fill it all in. So what we're going to do is come 3 in from the middle, so we're going to have 3 like so, and we're just going to leave that for the time being, just to give us an indication of where the actual sort of mask breaches between, or breaks between, the middle of the face of the helmet. So after that, on each side, it's very symmetrical throughout this whole entire build. So if you do one side and you've got welded it, paste it on the other side. If not, we're going to be doing both sides simultaneously. So on one side you can come up invisible stair set away from this one and make a line of 2, exactly the same thing on this side as well, 1 away and 2. The next one here is going to be again the same thing, but it's going to be 3 long, 2, 3, same thing over this side as well, 2, 3, and then we're going to come up an extra, same thing again, but this one's going to be 2, and the same thing on this side as well, come up to make 2. And come 1 more, just a standard 1, just 1 invisible stair set, exactly the same thing this side as well. And then we're going to do another line like that after, an extra 2 like so. Come up a 1 again, 2 along, and then for the final one we're going to come up now. These ones are going to be beams, and you want to come 12 high in total with these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like so. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. We come over here, we're going to come up an extra additional one, so come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to come up invisible stair set 2, so come up 1, 2. Do exactly the same thing on the other side as well. It's going to come up 1, 2, like so. There we go. Pretty simple and easy. Then after that, the top one here, we're just going to make an L like so, and exactly the same thing at the other side with the second one up the top as well. So you should have a pattern looks like this. And as you can tell, these 2 L's are facing each other, which it should be. After like so, what we're going to do is just connect those 2 L's like so. It doesn't really matter how many blocks are here, purely because the measurements on the sides and building up the mask should actually just connect them pretty damn perfect as they are. So let's finish off the top half of the helmet here. For the L now, we're going to come invisible stair set up into the build now, so we feel like we're coming into the corners. So we're going to go 2, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. You can do this however you like. So we're going to have 2 here. Then we're going to come up an extra 2. So again, come up 1 into the corner again. Come up an extra 2. Same thing this side as well. Come up again into the corner to make 2. Then we're going to come invisible stair set 3. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Singles, 3 all the way up to the top. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3. The third ones here need to actually come along an extra 1, sorry, to make them 2. And then we're going to come up invisible stair set, and this can just be a line all the way over till it connects to the other side like so. Now it's not looking too much just yet, but you get the general gist of the outline of the helmet, and it does look a lot like Jango Fett's helmet. So after we've done that, it's pretty easy. All we need to do now is just add a little bit of detailing, a little bit of texture, and then we're pretty much done. So the easiest way to explain this is come over to the ones on each side just before you get to the giant strip of the helmet here. What we're going to actually do is we're going to switch to our darker blue here. So for me, I'm going to be choosing this one here, in particular the clay. So we're going to come 1 clay along, then we're going to come all the way down with this stripe, all the way down. Just follow this clay all the way down to the bottom so it hits like so. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side again, next to the one coming into the build. Stand one here, visible there, so you want to just come all the way down till it connects. Oh, like so. There we go. So you just have two lines that are streaking down like that. Again, we're just going to add one more couple of these blocks here, and then after that we're going to switch into another colour. So again, just come down one extra from that one, like so. And there we have it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is pretty much just sort of filling this in. So what we can do now is switch to our sort of light grey, and we're just going to come one away. So we're going to come one away from this, is actually just the corners of the bottom half here, and this one's going to come up 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to come along 1, and then we're going to come along an extra 3 high. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to come along 1. We're going to come 2 high. 1, 2. Come along 1, up 1, along 1, up 1. This is going to be an extra 2 added on. We're going to come underneath, then we're going to go along, and this one can just go all the way down as well. And you can actually just do exactly the same pattern on the other side as well. Don't worry about too much filling it in just yet. So again, all the way in the corner, we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 up, come in 1, then we're going to come an extra 3 up, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to come in 1, an extra 2 up, come in 1, up 1, in 1. Again, add an extra couple there just to make it a line 3. I'm going to come down 1, out 1, and then again this line can come all the way back down till it connects like so. Beautiful. So there we have it. We've got a pattern that looks almost exactly the same as that. Obviously if you're struggling a little bit, then you can obviously mix it up. So as you can tell, let's have a little look here, see what's going on. Okay, so something's gone wrong here, we can tell, because obviously this bit over here is not connecting onto this bit, so we're going to have a quick analyse and see what's going on. So again, from the corner, up 4 in total, in 1, up 3, and come along 1, up 2, up 1, there we go, that's why. Haha, so it needs to come 2, there we go. So from there, is 1, 2, so a line of 3, then this needs to come along, yeah, there we go, okay. I'll let you have a look at that pattern in a minute, guys, and just finish it up. So that's what we want to be going for there. I'll let you pause the video if you want to go and check that as well. So obviously as you can tell from the corners there, the bottom of the mask on each side, the left corner being the left side and the right corner being the right side, you want to come up 4, you want to come in 1, to obviously this side is going towards the left, then you want to come up 3, in 1, up 2, in 1, up 1, in 1, up 1, add an extra 2 going along, down 1, 1 to the left, and then all the way back down till it connects on to the other side of that bridge like so. So after we've done that, pretty simple now, all we need to do now is just pretty much just fill the rest of that building. And yeah, and we can crack on with the rest of it. So I just had to do an autocorrect again, apologies, but I kind of left it out for you guys to actually see because, you know, I kind of fucked it up, apologies, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're going for right there. Pretty much exactly the same pattern as the other side. So if you get a little bit lost like I did, just look at the other side and just mimic it. So this side is correct, and obviously we just changed it to this side as well. Apologies for that. I'm trying to flame too much in the comments. I know a lot of you have done prior to this, but I kind of, you know, do it all in one take. You know, if I do mess up, then, you know, it's kind of like if you mess up. So it's, you know, it's not all professional here. I like to try and keep it sort of raw and kind of fresh with you. So after we've done that, we can just place one of our, again, blue clays on top of these bits individual, the stems here, the 4 highs. Then after that we can fill these whole entire inner bits here with obviously the corresponding colour, which is going to be light grey. So we're just going to do that now real quick. Just fill that in. Apologies for the clicking as well if you can hear that. There we go, same on this side as well. I'm going to fill it in. And there we have it. There are the semi-watt cheeks of the helmet there. So now we're actually going to just finish it up here and actually make the stem of the helmet. So what we can do now is switch to our light blue wall, and we're just going to make pillars all the way corresponding up to this build. So not too sure how many we're going to go up here. It's probably just going to go probably just past the cheeks here. So it doesn't need to be exact. Just go past the cheeks for the time being. And when we've done that, we can add a little bit more of the detailing for the face. As you can tell, they're not equal. It's obviously purely a strategy. So obviously now we switch to our black and we can actually start making the actual mask itself. So you want to come down from the second block away down from each of these columns. It doesn't particularly matter which corner you start from. And you're going to come in 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then underneath you're going to come down. Then after that you're going to come an extra 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually an extra 3 will do. Come down 1, extra 3 again. Down 1, a long one, and then we have it. You just want to carry on that black till it all goes all the way around, and clicks and collects around like so. So you want to do exactly the same thing on the other side as well. So let's do the exact same thing on that. We're going to come down from the second one. We're going to come into 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3. We're going to come down 1, then we're going to come 1, 2, 3, down 1, then we're going to come 1, 2, 3, and then after that we're going to come. Good lord, is that right? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. There we go. I thought I was losing my freaking marbles then. I obviously sat here for ages, but basically that is it. All I had was that blue block, slightly higher. You just need to run this line all the way across till it connects to the same pattern that you just had. So something like that, as you can tell. So we just come along here, an extra 3, down 1, 3, down 1, 3, down 1, all the way along till it connects. Same thing on this side as well. Obviously down 1 away from the blue. So the second one here. 3 down, 3 down, 3 down, connect, and they should both connect. You should have a little pattern like this. So what we can do now is fill in that whole entire pattern there, obviously with our bit there. I'm going to leave the top layer here. You know, this pattern is really janky, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to leave the top half there. I'm going to leave a little section in, purely because I don't like his eyes sort of merging with his actual helmet. That just looks really stupid. This pattern actually sucks dick. So I'm going to leave that top bit there, so just make a straight along, and then after that I'm probably going to add a light blue maybe all the way around till it connects. Yeah, let's add a light blue all the way around. There we go. Like so, all the way at the top. That's that. I'm just going to fill in this sort of beam bit here in the middle. Obviously just to connect the eyes and the mouth together. So let's just connect those like so. There we go. Move the way up till it connects. And yeah, there we go. There's his little eyes, which is awesome. So after that we can carry on building the rest of the build. So what to do here, I'm probably going to fill in the rest of this with 2 different types of blue. I'm obviously going to fill in the rest of his eyes, so I'm going to carry on the theme around his eyes. So we're just going to follow the blue all the way around, so obviously going to come just all the way underneath and just connect the lighter blues all the way underneath. So just carry on all the way along so they connect. Same thing on this side as well, just come out all the way along, follow it around. Like so. Yeah, that'll do I think for that entire bit there. After that I'm probably going to add, maybe bulk it out a little bit, probably add an extra, maybe a couple of blocks inside of this, maybe, you know, a little bit there, just add an extra layer, because why not. Yeah, something like that. How's that look? Maybe take one away from there. Yeah. Yeah, and a little bit of detail. Guys, you can do this however you like, but this is kind of my preference on this. So I'm going to carry on doing what I think looks better, or kind of looks good. Are they even that side? 2 left. No, I need to add one there, like so. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. After you've done that, after that we can actually just fill in the rest of it now with just our standard blue wool. So obviously just come in this, you know, within the cheeks, and obviously your detailing. If you want to just follow mine, then go back and check the video. Apologies, not so much of a tutorial, but you know, I think it's kind of cool. I'm giving you kind of the measurements, I'm telling you how I go along with it, and obviously when I do mess up, I do obviously correct myself. I don't cut it out or scrap it, or you know, anything like that. I'm kind of doing it with you, let's just say. I'm doing it with you guys. There we go. Come all the way along, and then we're going to go again on the right hand side, come all the way out. Remember those little columns there, don't forget those, and fill those in like so. not too bad, not too bad. A little bit more detailing to be added on this. So obviously now we're just going to play with our greys. Obviously we need to add his sort of a helmet add-on there. We'll do that in a minute. So just grab your greys, and I think we're going to start with our darker grey here and come in probably to the middle of the build. Now I'm not sure where that is, so just make a rough estimate. So I'm going to follow it up probably from this block there, maybe. Add a clay after that, and then obviously grey, another clay maybe. What's up? Is it from here? Yeah, and that one's from there. Yeah, that'll do. I think I'm pretty cool with that. Let's have a little look what it looks like. So obviously the two dots in the middle there, as you can see with the clay, are corresponding to the outer edges of the three columns that are here. That's obviously coming up to his helmet. So we'll leave that for the time being. I'll switch to my sort of light grey here, a little bit of detail. So I'm going to come up to the top corners, come 3 down. And again, 3 down from here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to connect those, make a square. Put a little bit of light on his head. That's a little bit weird to have that in a pixel art tutorial. There we go. And then obviously from the third one's here sticking out, I'm just going to add a little bit end bit here. Like so. And the rest of that I'm probably just going to fill in with my grey wall with a darker grey of the two. Just going to fill that in real quick. But yeah guys, obviously do apologies if you were looking for something else, but this is pretty close to what it is. I am giving the measurements, you know, just the sort of the pattern I have at the moment is actually just really kind of shitty, and it is really bad, honestly. I'm not even sure what fuse pattern it is or bead pattern it is. It just looks really stupid. So I do apologise on my behalf. I'm going to say on my behalf. You know, it's the pattern I wanted to do. It looked good at the time, but when you come around to doing these actual things and you start actually making them, and all the cubes are not together, or whatever you're using, and it's just not good. It's not good at all. So I'm trying to do my best with it as it is. Maybe that helmet's a little bit too dark. I'm not entirely too sure. You can maybe chop and change this however you like, but I'm going to stick with that. I think that's pretty cool. So let's add a couple more features here. Let's add a little antenna bit here. You can go as high as you like with this. So obviously going to be using the dark grey wall again. You want to come all the way to the left side, and I'm going to come up probably to about there, probably just an extra maybe 6 blocks high than the actual top of the head. I'll switch to my clay blue here, and make a 4 block. I'm going to make a 4 block and then add an extra 2 on top. 2 by 6, 1 on the end, middle one, come along 2, 1, 2, up 1, out 1. Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. So guys, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit me up with a like and a comment. Apologies again if you were looking for a pretty much flawless tutorial. I like to keep it raw on the channel, so I hope you guys can appreciate that. But until the next one guys, Killerkev and take it out.